Hey guys, how you doing? I'm bringing you a T34 replay here, which is a Tier 8 American Premium heavy tank. This used to be a Tier 9 regular heavy tank in the game before it was given free to anyone who had it at that point. This is back in the day when the current Tier 9 tank destroyer, the T30, used to be the Tier 10 heavy tank. So when they moved it down to being a Tier 8 Premium, basically they just nerfed everything about it slightly apart from the penetration. And so what this means is this tank has got amazing penetration for a Tier 8 tank. Looking at the matchup that we have, we can see that we're against at least one fairly strong player. And unfortunately, we've just lost both of our Tier 7 scouts for no kills. So, you know, that's a very dubious way, in my opinion, of playing a T71. And so I think when I played this game live, I was already thinking, oh dear, things aren't going to go too well here, you know. And we missed our shot on the 1375 there. The aiming time on this tank is quite long, so you generally have to aim your shots quite carefully, otherwise they don't go in. I missed the second shell as well there, not giving enough lead on the target. But he goes down. So we've taken out one of their Tier 7 scouts. Fortunately, it doesn't look like any of our artillery was spotted. No shots have been made. Our heavy tanks are taking a little bit of damage moving up onto the hill. Let me just fast forward a little bit here for you. We can see that we've got a shot now on the T71 and it goes very right at the target. So far, no luck with my first 3 shells of the game. So both of the enemy T71s are up on the hill. I'm very worried about taking fire from the artillery and also from the south of me at the moment. They've got a very dangerous Ferdinand, who I know is most likely going to be camping around the E8 area. So here we go, we've got to engage a T71 and a Type 59. We can hear the artillery shells landing around us. Luckily this tank has got so much penetration. Right, well there goes a third of my health already to a grill and a Hummel shot. We have enough penetration to really go through Type 59 turrets. If we'd been in a tank that maybe had 200mm of penetration, like the T32, arguably you're kind of chancing it a lot more when you shoot at turrets, such as the Type 59. We get a kill on the T71 there. I'm still thinking about the artillery aiming at me, not much I can do about it, so I've decided that I want to get forwards and get to the windmill where I should be able to get a bit of cover. Shooting through those steps is possible, but it's quite risky. You have to aim your shot and there's RNG in it as well. So this KV3 now obviously wants to reverse. I'm getting quite irritated by him because we need to keep the pressure up. Here we plough a nice roll through the Jagdtiger 88's mid-plate. With the penetration this tank has anything really on anything apart from the superstructure as a penetrating shot. So we got the Jagdtiger 88 to shoot our tracks. That time he hit our plate, which is disappointing. So here we're trying to make sure we just keep our tracks angled because I'm worried about the IS-3 shooting us. So if we come out like this, fortunately for us, the Type 59 was rather stupid, and although he got one shot into us, that was his last move of the game, and we ammo-racked him. So we've done 2,000 damage so far. I definitely want some more from it. I'm thinking about being a bit cheeky there, and then I realise how many artillery there are left. I just want to stay in the game for now. I want to stay alive. I have a very powerful gun for this matchup, and if fair enough, I only have less than a third of my health left. I don't want to give myself away too easily right now. But we plough another shell into the IS-3, and now we're getting blocked by this KV-3, which is unbelievable. I turned my turret round because I was basically trying to warn him that he should give me space, and I was going to TK him right now. We managed to bounce a couple of shells off the back of our turret, and I think the KV-3 realizes what my intentions were and then lets me through. Absolute total donkey, KB3. Could easily have lost us the game there if I'd died. And we would have lost the game if I'd died there. I give him a warning. You guys can't see it. I say, I TK you next time you block me. And yeah, it's as simple as I would have done. He got the idea when I turned my turret around. Here we can see the top of the T34's turret, but we aim at the cheeks instead. And as you can see with the high penetration of this gun, we're able to penetrate the cheeks of the T34. You've got more chance, in my opinion, of hitting the cheeks than the cupola. So don't aim at those commander's hatches, aim at the cheeks on T34s if you've got about 240 pen gun. So right now the game is fairly evenly matched. They've still got some rather nasty artillery. I don't want to go into the open, and I feel like this Type 59 and the windmill are keeping me very safe right now. This T34, I'm hoping that he comes up for another poke. Unfortunately, we've lost 2 out of 3 of our artillery, so we have an artillery disadvantage. So I decide now's the time to make a move and to get these guys killed before their artillery have time to focus and play their game. So we put another shell into the T34 and then he gets killed by the KB-13. I pull back as quickly as I can because I felt like the artillery would be trying to get me again. I feel like I'm very valuable in this matchup now, considering we have a Super Pershing and IS-2, a KB-13 and a T-34-2 left. I've definitely got the best gun out of any of those tanks. And here we can see the Unicum, well, near Unicum, Ferdinand below me. We put a lovely shot into his lower plate. This is the guy I was most worried about, the Ferdinand with 1795 efficiency. A hell of a lot of games played, 25,000 games played and 60% win ratio.
Looks like that one went right through.
But we can see that as soon as we put some high pressure on him, he's having a very bad day. I'm going to try and snipe this grill. He turns his tracks just as we fire. I was giving a bit too much lead. But great, we've turned the game round a little bit. So now they have 2 tier 8 tanks. We currently have 3 tier 8 tanks. They've got 2 RT, we've got 1 RT. So I decide to advance. We've spotted both of their artilleries in the south. Hopefully they go down fairly quickly. And there's the KV-1S taking out the RT. Let's just fast forward a touch. So I think that their tier 8 heavies right now are camping in their spawn. I don't have very much health. If I go into the open, the Tiger 2 and the Lurve can kill me very, very, very quickly. And we see that the Lurve is camping behind the building, as is very predictable. Here I try and drop some shots in. Look at this one. It looks like it goes through the window and hits him, but I think it just clips the building on the other side. That would have been an amazing shot if that one had gone in. So we can see that unfortunately all of the enemy tanks are outside of our line of fire right now. I still don't want to advance because that Lurve, he's on full health. If I go and do something stupid right now, the game is lost in my opinion. So unfortunately I need to make the enemy make a mistake and try and keep in control. And here we go, here's the Tiger 2. We can notice he's got a stock turret immediately. I pull back because I'm pretty sure I would have been spotted there. I'm currently training up a commander so I don't have 6th sense on this tank. I'm training up my T29 commander. We can see that that shell definitely went in. Even though he disappeared, there's no escaping as long as we track him. And he managed to nearly get behind the building, but he stops and he's right there for another shell.
That one went right through.
We've now done most likely about 1,300 damage to that Tiger 2 in this short period of time. And we get a lovely snipe on the IS. Now the accuracy of this gun is not bad, it's not fantastic. I think we're just getting some pretty lucky rolls here really with our accuracy. We can see the Lurve has now come out from behind the building, suits me just fine. And we get a lovely roll of 455 on him. So now he's doing his death charge. And we're just going to try and give some lead. get a bit more cheeky damage. So that puts the total up to what the scene damage that we've done to nearly 6,300. It's likely to probably be near about 7k, considering the shot, at least one shot we put into the Tiger, and we finished the Lurve. Okay guys, so here are the after battle stats which I saved. So as you can see, we got ourselves 2,200. I hasten to add this was a triple experience night, so this is only a 2,203 experience triple. But we got a whopping 162,856 credits with our Confederate medal. We managed to pick up nearly 7,000 damage, and our potential damage we received was 2,800. So as we can see, this was a massive carry where we did more damage than the rest of our team combined, and we got rewarded for it. So yeah, I think the T34 is a fantastic tank. If money is not an issue, as in real life money, to pay for a premium tank, then I would say go with the T34. At the moment it's the best thing to make money with, because you can no longer buy the Type 59. I would say buy the Type 59 if it was still available, but it simply isn't. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. If this is your first time watching me, think about subscribing, and I live stream on Twitch TV/QuickyBaby 3 times a week on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays, so I hope to see as many of you guys there as possible. Good luck on the battlefield guys, and I'll catch you later.